Lightning, what's up, Chim? Thank you for the questions. I want to point this out. I believe my role with the Lightning is to be a more or less a movement coach at first. So strength and conditioning is important, but I think there's a lot of things that this group has to work on. And what I look at first and foremost is picking drills that help our football players move like athletes. So first and foremost, it's about achieving a certain position. One of the things you'll notice like this week and probably next couple of weeks, I want to see that our group can get into a good athletic stance, right? You know, these kind of positions cleanly, right? I don't want to see them groaning so much during lunges, if that makes sense. After that, I want to work on what goes into those positions so that you can actually move efficiently. So if I'm in this position, and let's say it's a 2-point, I want to work on being long in the spine, being able to drive, maybe get the hips forward, those kind of things. So I'll give drills to do that. Then it comes down to the power, how we can produce as much force. Maybe we bring bands into it, right? Or maybe we have them chase somebody, that kind of thing. And then the last part is power maintenance, which is what you're talking about with conditioning. Conditioning to me is this ability to be able to produce and essentially maintain power, maintain force. So what we're looking at here is training in a certain time frame that's relevant to football. So there's alactic, anaerobic, and aerobic. I don't need to get into all that so much other than sometimes you train really short bursts, sometimes you train a little longer and maybe with less rest. Other times it's more consistent, and they kind of all work. With that being said, I think you've taken a couple of my classes. Most of the stuff I've done more sort of teaching in there, but I don't think you've been through one of my more intense sessions. What I try to do is start the group off teaching those mechanics, and then gradually, after a few weeks, we want to do it faster, with more power, and with less rest, that kind of thing. So that's the idea behind it. So if you have any questions about that, I'm happy to go over it. But just in general, that's my mindset going into the season, is creating the best movers we can create. And as they become really good movers, then we can worry about having them be able to repeat that as much as possible. So that's the goal.